So we're back from our previous session, and we're in a pickle here. So it says return all yourself with the minion deck, and we now have Flops that has control of the, and she only has 2 health, which is not good. So there was darkness and the terrible sensation of being submerged in water, when suddenly the Stuffies found themselves falling through open air once more, the smoggy night sky of the fall offering little light. "No, no, no," Flop screamed, "not again." "Brace yourselves," the air called out to them. "We're going to lose some stuffing on this one." Lumpy gave a single high screech that did not end. But luck was in their favor, for they fell toward a large body of water, and with great kerplooshes, each landed safely. One by one, the Stuffies came back up to the surface. They appeared to have fallen into a large reservoir. A strong current pulled them toward a stone dam. Stitch yelled something, but the dam's floodgates were open, and no one could hear him above the roar of crashing water. They fought bravely against the current's pull, but each of the Stuffies shot through the gates and tumbled down. So, I'm going to remove all these. I got to reshuffle the minion deck. I was just kind of setting it up from the camera's point of view. So, I don't think we have any bosses that are added to this. That closes. I don't think they get shuffled into this counter deck, so they get put up in a face-up pile of their own. Alright, so I got my minion deck shuffled as much as I can. Now I got that off there. They fought bravely against the current's pull, but each of the Stuffies shot through the gates and tumbled down cascading falls. Boom! Bop! Bip! Thud! The Stuffies bounced off a wooden water wheel near the base of the waterfall, and with a final cry, plunged into the roaring river below. Flop seemed to be having a great time. "Whee!" she screamed into the night. The others did not agree. "I like all this right now," groaned Stitch. "Look out, everyone," Lumpy cried. Up ahead, jagged, broken toys stuck up from the water like angry teeth. "We need to swim to safety," Theodore yelled out to everyone. "Everyone follow me." Reveal a sleep card. So the sleep card is going to get revealed again. And we have Restless. And there is nothing to do with the sleep deck affecting the thing yet. So each player places stuffing and hits adjacent to the spot over there. Place the lost tokens there, and then we generate a random encounter and put the water environment into play. And the water environment card says, when a Stuffy enters a water space, place a soggy status card on it. When moving from a non-water space to a water space, the Stuffy must stop its move immediately. So spend 1 attribute die to move from one water space to another. So essentially, this is not water, and this is all dry land. And this whole area is water, and we have to spend 1 die per movement to stay in it. And this one's a rocky area, which is a difficulty of red to get up there. So that means if we want to get up to that space, we got to spend a red die to move into there, and then of course we'll be on dry land. But once we go back in the water again, it's you stop your movement. So this is a pain in the butt. So now we don't know. We got a random encounter, and they're going to go on the spaces here. So we're going to basically spread them out, and then there's only 2 spaces they can go. So of course we're surrounded, and what we're surrounded by, I don't know yet. Okay, we got a dark heart, crawly, and a mongrel. No leaders, as far as I know. Okay, there's a random generator. Yeah, so we just gotta get these out. So we have to go through our box of minions. Pull out a Dark Heart with the baseball symbol, the square crawly, and a square mongrel. And that mongrel is one of the new ones we have not yet fought. So we just place them randomly here. So we are now. Eventually, I will paint these. So maybe if I do further games, it will be painted. I won't play them any further until I get them painted. So, but I gotta play this with my gaming group before I paint. All right, we now have special rules. When a player draws a threat die, roll it before placing it on the threat track. On a 1 through 3, move all figures currently on. Move all figures currently on water 1 space in the direction of the water flow, so 1 space this way. On a 4 through 6, move them 2 spaces. If a figure's move is blocked by an obstacle or colored line or wall, it must stop. Minions move off the edge by rushing water are defeated. If a Stuffy gets swept off the edge of the map by rushing water, place a Stuffy aside and reveal a sleep card, then go to section 21.3. So we have a potential possibility of doing a lot of drawing sleep cards in this adventure. And then we do not go any further until we get to 2, 3, or 2-4. And 1, 3. I'm making sure we don't need to read that one. Okay. Okay, so that's 21-4. Okay, so here is the objective space, and there's another one somewhere, and then there's another one here. So we are now ready to go. All our characters are soggy, and we might want to okay, so we might want to do some card stuff. So alright, let's see what Flops pulls out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a search. So we got 2 chances of search. So, and then we had a purple die, which is for range, and so is a green. But green might actually come in handy as well. So let's do the search one at a time. 6. We got 1 search. There's no special search for this one, so we just take the top card. We're going to put these cards aside right now. So we discard this die. So play lid. When defending, add 1 to blue die results. When defending against a range attack, add 2 to the blue die instead of 1. So right now I'm thinking this would be a good item to equip to Flops because he is already wounded. Now we're going to do another search. 1, so nothing. So, and now I'm going to spend a blue die to go here. And we're now on the bike icon, so let's see what that one says. The rusted remains of a bicycle were embedded ominously in the surging water. Look ahead, you saw the river was littered with even more dangerous obstacles. The river raged and smashed against these hazards as if daring you to draw any closer. You quickly reached out and clung to the rusty frame, but discovered you were not alone. Tiny dolls, no more than several inches high, also clung to the bike. They had squat little faces and bright shocks of hair that stood up in cute little points. "Well, hello there," he said. "Can you help us?" one of the dolls begged. "Our home under this bridge yonder was washed away in this flood. Choose one of the following. If you ignore their pleas, or if you... I'm going to... Green agility, I make a difficulty of 3 test. Okay, difficulty of green. I'm going to try it. Okay, got it. So I was able to pass. So, you throw the dolls to the river's edge, and we successful. We receive a heart. So, we're going to get another heart. So for right now, that's going to be good for our abilities, because we got special abilities that can get us out in a pinch. And then we have a pink die. Could be used for anything. And he's got a range of 4. So let's see. The only one we have a shot at is the Crawley here, with the square Crawley. And let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, he's within range. And we need a 5 or higher. Okay, 6. So Flops will get a button. Good job, Flops. And we will remove a minion. So we just move all these minion guys up, so we know we have 3 left. He'll go back to the discard pile, and this one will go back to the Crawley space. So we have 1 successful, 1 down. Now we will get rid of the die. We have basically spent all our die. Oh crap, I was only supposed to pull 4 out. Oh well. So the yellow one will go back in there. I forgot, they're soggy. Oh wait. Is that water space? Yeah, it's still water. So, technically speaking, it's alright. Because that was the one we had 2 of those. And I pulled those out last. I keep forgetting we're soggy, we only do 4. So it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it was... I know the yellows were the ones I pulled out last. Okay, Theodora. We're going to do a search for Theodora. 4. We got it. So. Jax. Discard this card, you mean discard 1 threat. When a threat attack, then return all dice in their discard to the dice card pool. So we do have a good item there. We still have 3 left. He uses, so he's going to go, see, we're really limited to how many, where we can move. Spending 1 die there to go there. Spending a blue die to go here. And since we can't really get combat, we can't store dice, I'm going to move my guy 1 more here. And then we need a red die to go from there to there. So that guy is done. So now we will go to Lumpy. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got a chance to get some stuffing. 5. Nope, not a chance. 2. So the current's going to move everybody 1 space, including minions that are in water spaces. These guys are in water. Okay. So he moves there. Because 1 through 3 is 1 space, and then 4 through 6 is 2 spaces. So then we have a green and a... So Lumpy is going to spend 1 blue die to go there. And I got a green one, which doesn't do me much anything, but I'm going to just move there. Just to stay away from the current. And we now have 2. Now we finally have Stitch. And Stitch has been moved quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Stitch automatically gets stuffing. So he's going to get 2 stuffing no matter what. So he's going to be the one that's going to be able to give stuffing to other players if he needs to. Because he's going to always get stuffing no matter what. So he's always going to get stuffing. Okay. He's going to spend the pink die and then the red one to go here, because he's not going to move on that space because he can't do anything this turn. But he is now on dry land, so his soggy status goes away temporarily because I know it's going to come back. Now we will go back to Theodora, or sorry, flops. Okay, 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a black one. 4. So we're going to be moving 2 spaces. 1, 2, 1, 2, and he's stuck there because of that obstruction. And so next turn, when Theodora goes, he'll be having that encounter there. Okay. So we have Theodora. Theodora is going to spend a wild card to go here. Oh wait, it's not Theodora. It's flops. Let's move here. Wait, should we hold on to that one? Yeah, hold on to that one. We'll do a blue one. So that way he goes from there to there. There. And then there. Now there's Theodora. One, 2, 3, 4. So stuffing. Nope. Search. Nope. And Theodora is going to spend his red die. And he can't store a die. Oh, he's now he's now going to lose his soggy status. Also as well. So he's no longer, and he's going to just store this die on his defense because in case he gets hit. Because we don't got much dice left. Now Lumpy's going to go, and all he needs is a red die or a wild to get into that, onto that. So 2, 3, 4. All right. 6. 1, 2. So he's going to go on that spot. I'll be reading that, and then 3. 1 more space. Okay, so I'm going to spend the red die to go over here, because the purple can be anything, so I can spend that to go on the dry land. Okay, the river splits. So I should have read that a little while ago. But anyways, they stood there soaked and dripping in shallow water, staring into the shallow mouth of a cave. The current was weaker there, and the stuffies were able to move into the cave. But they noticed the river had risen enough to threaten flooding the entire cave. It was time to hatch a plan. Wait. Whoops. Sorry, wrong one. A smaller... Okay, yeah. We're going way too far. A smaller, less dangerous tributary was wound away to flow into the shadow mouth of a cave. The thought of floating through an unknown cavern seems loathsome, but the rapids were brutal and the stuffies knew they wouldn't last long. Set up. Place 2 tokens on the space there. So we have 2 objective spaces. Okay, so I'm going to spend Lumpy's red die to just go there. Lumpy is okay. He's got enough stuffing to survive a blast or 2. So he's now off into dry space as well, so he don't have soggy either. So all of them are on dry land, so none of them are soggy. They still have some status effects. And he's still scared, Theodora, so he's not allowed to have a die either, so it's got to be discarded. And so we need to get rid of these status effects on Theodora, and as well as flops, because they can't store dies. So now it's back to Stitch, and then we go back to flop. So Stitch has got a lot. Oh, nope, it's the minions. We're going to be putting. There's 3 dies there. So now we are going to activate the minions. So first thing we have is a Dark Heart. First one, 3. He's going to move 3 spaces and attack. The closest one, he's way out, so he's going to move 3 spaces. One, 2, 3. And he don't have a range attack. Oh, he has a range. Is that a range? Yeah, range 5. So he can do. So he's going to attack Lumpy. So Lumpy is going to not be able to defend. So he's going to get a status effect on him. A worried status card. So he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 2 health. And he's going to have the worried status. We can easily get rid of statuses eventually. Great, it's the worried status. Yeah. Sorry, Lumpy. If this stuffy has a purple dice stored, discard it. This stuffy cannot use or store purple dice. Yeah, pass the blue test to get that one gone. Alright. So the first one has gone. Second one, the Carly. It's a 5. He's going to go clickety. Wait, we got rid of the wrong one, didn't we? Yeah, we got rid of the wrong one. Because that one's not there. We got rid of the wrong one. It's a Dark Heart. Oh boy. 3. Target the furthest stuffy within range. The farthest. So that's Stitch. So Stitch is going to take 5 damage. Yeah. 5, which is going to put him to 2 health as well. And then last but not least, we got the mongrel. 2. It's going to chew on flops, I think. It's either gonna be Theodore. Oh, and it's gonna be 5. Oh my gosh. See, I had my jacks. I could have discarded a die, but there's too many of them. Alright, we're going to have an issue here, because either way we look at it, it's going to do 5 to him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to collapse. I think, and then I gotta figure out, I know collapsing removes status cards. I don't know if he's gonna lose his items. I know he loses his hearts and buttons. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna be... Oh no! So he's gonna lose his button, that, and status fix go bye-bye. That's the only thing we do lose. And we gotta reveal a sleep card. And she's sleeping. Sleeping! So, we're doing okay. We're probably gonna end up losing this scenario, quite possibly. Because he didn't have any dice to defend, so now when he wakes, so if we get stuffing in him, we'll be okay. Now all the dice will go back into the bag, and we will hopefully have a better so now we can get 5 dice out now that we're all I think it swaps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Flops has got a lot to work with. Okay, so Flops, you're gonna go here. And we're going to just use the red die to move, because we only need 1, so it doesn't matter what I roll, I'm going to be moving. So let's see, 3. So yeah, and then we're going to see if we can heal him. Newly Fallen. And I'm going to cover this card up so you guys can see the card here. You hear the bear. You set the bear up and dusted him off. I don't know what happened, he said. I was at the park with my little boy, but it got dark, and suddenly I was falling. What do I do? Do you give him 1 stuffing, 1 button, or spend a die to encourage him? I'm going to give him... I'll give him a button. You know, I don't care if I get anything out of this. It just... Roll a die. Okay, we'll just roll a red die. Yep. If it's the total is 3 or lower, thank you. Alright, that's all we get for that. A little thank you. Because he didn't roll high enough apparently, but hey. All in the day's work. We do have enough to do what we want to do anyways. So that goes bye-bye. Mongrel is going to get attacked because Mongrel seemed to be the hardest one to hit right now. So, and he don't have any stuffing really to give. He only has one, so we need to get some of these bad guys. So we're going to take 2 green dice to see if we can take out this mongrel, because he has 6. 3, 4, 5. Definitely, because our plus 1s. So 3s, and that's a 4. It's 7. So we killed a mongrel. Bye-bye, mongrel. And we're going to get a button. We'll make up for the button we lost. And then he still has range. We're going to use these to try to take out the Dark Heart, which he needs a 7. Exactly on the money. It was actually 8. So he's cleaning house. So now we got that guy out of the way. We spent all our dice doing a good thing. So all we got left to do is get that guy out of the way and get Theodora back to health. So depending on what I get, because Theodora is unfortunately next. Where's the Stitch? Let's see. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. It's a lot. So yeah, it's Theodora. He can't do anything unless he gets stuffing. 3, 4, 5. Alright. He's going to get 2 stuffing guaranteed, so he can activate. Thankfully. He don't have any bad. So that's going to be a current 6. Wow, that's going to move him that way. We have a green and a blue die. Blue die I'm just going to store on his character. And we got to get to here. And then I'm going to give this dice to Stitch. Or actually, yeah, Stitch. Alright. Since there's only 1 minion on play, he's going to activate. 5. He's going to attack the furthest, which will be Lumpy. Lumpy's going to... Is it the furthest? Yeah, he is. I'm trying to debate here what we're going to do. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2. So, we're going to end up having some serious issues. We're going to now have to... We have Lumpy's taken care of. Again. So, Lumpy is done. We got Restless, which doesn't affect us too much. And now Lumpy is... status effects are gone. Alright, Lumpy. And finally we have Stitch. Wow. Oh, he's still okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. He's gonna get 1 health automatically because he got a white die. And we got another 1. And now we gotta really do some stuff with this. Purple. Take the green. Store the blue. And we need to get a 7 or better. 4. So 5, 6, 7. Okay. We now got rid of all the minions. So now we won't have another surge until we get enough dice. I'm saving that Jax for a certain time. So we're gonna get a button. Okay. We can now start adventuring out. Alright. We got those bad guys out. Alright, Flops. What are you gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, 5. I'm going to spend the purple. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to get a heart for the first time he explores one of those objectives. Okay, and then he's going to spend, since we're in water again, we're just going to spend a blue die. We're now got the soggy effect, so again, I knew we were going to get wet again. He can't carry any items, so we go to section 22. They stood there soaked and dripping in shallow water, staring in the shallow mouth of a cave. The current was weaker here, and the stuff were able to move into the cave, but most of the river had enough to threaten flooding the entire cave. It was time to hatch a plan. There are no minions in play at the end of any player's turn, and no stuffies have been swept away. You may exit into the cave. If you do, go to page 23. Alright.